And hello to everyone. This is MarioMania. Man, it's been a little while since I've gone by MarioMania, but I am back on the channel. Again, for like the 5th time in like 2 years. But what's different about this one is, I am here because we are setting up for the new Yugioh Roleplay. That's right, the new Yugioh Roleplay that will be starting up pretty soon, actually. I'm hoping within a month to hopefully get this ball rolling. Now, question is, I currently have the Fugi up right now, but would you guys prefer the face cam, or do you guys just want the Fugi at the bottom corner? Or, better yet, you know what, actually? What's probably better instead of that Fugi is... Let me just, change it out to this one. There we go. Look at this ugly mug.
Please stop it.
And here with me is my good friend, Fluffy.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. So, we are here. We are ready to start prepping and doing everything we need to do, honestly. So, with that being said, who's ready to start working on it? Now, I'm still torn on some of the deck stuff right now. I'm going to show you guys what the deck I currently have working on right now. If you guys want any indication, this was my old Crystal Beast deck right here. Pretty basic. Had my boy Colossal Fighter in it, even though he didn't make too much sense in it.
Stream's a little behind, so I don't... There it is.
Oh, here, I will share my screen to you.
Thank you. So what is this, that you're in right now?
What program is it?
Yeah.
It is the... sorry. It is Yugioh Omega. Yugioh Omega. And honestly, it is just one of my it is one of my oldest series I started on the channel. It is actually this series that got people to know that I existed on YouTube, funny enough. Yeah. So it's kind of like a return back to circle kind of deal for me.
Oh my god, the little dice guy!
Little dice guy.
On the right-hand side. Like, do you see where the magical hats are?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like right... Oh. Yeah, so down. Down.
Oh, Skull Dice?
Oh, dice, yeah.
Yeah, and it's an iconic Joey card.
I know, I love Joey from the series.
Joey Wheeler here!
Hey, yo, it's Joey Wheeler!
Hi, I can't stay for long, but I want to say you and the rest of the cast for the Origins of Olympus did an amazing job. It was my favorite roleplay. Thanks, and it was one of my favorite ones to do. I'm beyond excited to see this happening, and yeah, but for those who were unaware and were not here, this is sort of a continuation of my old series, but it's not with the same character. Let me explain. So, we're treating my original character, Mario, as sort of like... what's a good way of saying it? The Yugimoto, and this character is now the Jaden Yuki, or no, not the Jaden Yuki, the Yusei Fudo. He is the new generation of duelist that will be following. Will there be references and stuff to my old character? Of course. Will Colossal Fighter be in my character's deck? No, because he is not a descendant of my character. He is just a new character. He is just a character. What do you think about making a different version of my hero? That is currently in the works right now, yes. That is currently in the works right now. Hello, Rai. I think Yu-Gi-Oh was the first series. Yeah, it was for a lot of people, honestly. It was for a lot of people. But yes, this was my OG deck. My pride and joy. The deck that made a lot of people, like, quake in fear. It's good to see this deck again.
Oh, we have that card. The samurai one.
This one?
Yeah, I have that.
Oh yeah, Go 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 Samurai. He's a good card. Let's do a quick little test hand. Start. You guys remember this old deck?
Oh my lord.
This was an old combo right here. Activate this, discard a spell. Special summoning Rose Warrior Revenge. Then using both of them to synchro summon the Colossal Fighter.
All that right off the bat.
I mean, this deck was very consistent for being a toolbox warrior deck.
Oh.
Toolbox means that it wasn't a set like archetype. It means that it was like a deck that had a lot of like utility cards that worked well together. Hey, Superstar Bongos, hello.
Hi, Bongos.
So, I'm gonna be posting it right here, but I currently, for those who have been wanting to join any of my series, and you think you have a good enough, and you think you have a good enough mic for it, we currently have a open casting call for the Yu-Gi-Oh project, actually. There we go. We currently have a casting call. So if you wish to join us, you are more than welcome to try to join us. Swordsman and Landstar.
Swordsman and Landstar, that takes me back.
Yeah. It's one of those cards that a lot of people question why I had in here, but it was just for fun. Is that the Ruby Keeper of the Mighty Rabbit Dragon for Agreeable? Ruby, if you're talking about Minty, yes, Minty will be joining us on this series as well, but as a new character, of course, as well. No. This card was mean back then.
I can tell.
And then Colossal Fighter finishing.
Wow.
Well, it's this deck. The deck it was facing was a low-grade deck. It was just meant for test purposes. And plus, you often enough don't always do everything you can on the when you have your hands in these role plays. I missed the SCP series. It was a good series. It was a good series, but it did reach a satisfying conclusion. It did reach a satisfying conclusion. So. But yes, the casting call is open to anyone to submit any auditions. We are looking for police duelists, announcers, the announcer, the villains, and miscellaneous duelists. And before any of you ask, can any of you do your POVs? For right now, I am the only one doing a POV. But right now, I am currently working with everyone to try to make a new series, meaning a new map, new set of characters, new everything. And will I include other POVs? Maybe, But only if the series really takes off, if you guys know what I mean. Only if the season. No season 2. No, and it's mainly because I am the only one still around that would be even willing to do it. Kayla and Xylo, busy with their own projects. Brian, the famous films, he is currently signed off of YouTube. He is currently not doing anything for YouTube because he has his own outside career now. So, if I would do anything SCP, it would probably be completely different and it will probably be completely new.
Ah, SCP sounds so fun.
In fact, I don't think Brian has uploaded anything in like 4 or 5 months. 8 months, actually. Yeah, he hasn't uploaded anything in 8 months, so yeah. Will Minty be playing Melfi's? I'm not gonna say anything on what other characters are gonna play because it's spoiler, and it'll be fun to see what they play when you actually watch them. But let me show you guys what I have been working on so far. I should probably clean out some of this stuff now. Especially since a lot of these decks were for when I was working with Xylo on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Here it is. It is a bit of a Flame Swordsman level deck. It is a bit of a Flame Swordsman warrior level deck. And of course I added in some fun cards that may not make complete sense, but are still in here just for fun.
Mystical Elf.
Yeah, I added that one in there because you said that was one of your old favorites.
Aw. May have been a hint. Like, I always thought she was just really pretty, and then when I realized when I was older, I was like, that should have been a hint.
Yep.
Ah, you got the copycat!
Yeah, it's just a cool, fun card, honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna be just over here geeking out at some of these cards, I swear.
Yeah, some of them I chose. Card of Fate, Battle Waltz, all that stuff. Basically cards that normally aren't ever really seen, but I like to use them. The 4-star Ladybug of Doom and everything. Which I think Yugi only ever used... No! Yugi never used it. It was used against him once. Hey Mario, would it be still possible to audition on the cat? Yes! It's still taking open auditions. So you
There
are...
is a...
Huh?
I'm just reading chat. There is a Blue Eyes Mystical Elf card? What?
Oh yeah, so like I said, Mystical Elf was added in a couple of cards, and I think it got one spell card recently. Right here. Mystical Elf White Lightning. So this was a reference to when Yugi had used, was facing a fake Kaiba, and Yugi had used Monster Reborn on one of the defeated Blue Eyes.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. And combining the two power was able to overcome the fake copycat. When your monster activates its effect while you control a level 5 or higher normal monster, you can special summon this card from my hand, and if you do, negate that effect. During your opponent's battle phase, you can target one normal monster in either player's graveyard and special summon it to the field. If you do, all monsters your opponent controls must attack that monster this turn if able, while you control it. You can only use this effect of Mystical Elf White Lightning once per turn. This is how the duel played out and how Yugi won.
Yo.
If I was running any high level 5 monsters, it's probably a card I would probably slip in here. Maybe in the future, maybe a future version of this deck. Alright, gotta go. Alright, see ya, Rosalia. So this is not for a live stream. This is for a Minecraft roleplay series. And no, the official Yu-Gi-Oh company has nothing to do with this series.
This is a fan series.
Yeah, this is a fan series. But yes, um, one of the things I thought we could work on right now, Fluffy, that we could start creating your deck.
Oh, okay.
You said you wanted a magician girl, so
I know they have a bunch of magician girls, and they all each start with like each letter for the word black.
Okay, here it is. What kind of artwork do you want for a dark magician girl? There's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're all really cool. I like the OG one though.
This one?
Mhm.
All right. Honestly, I thought you might have gone for like this the one of the artist renders right here.
Yeah, it's cool, but I have a soft spot for the old one.
Yeah, since this is gonna be probably your ace card, only one copy of it, probably more than likely, kind of like Yugi.
Yeah.
And then, that's not a magician girl. She. You special summon discard, but discard. Yep. Okay. Let me double check what her effects are. One shining sarcophagus.
I have my research like in another tab for this type of deck.
Actually, she's not. I'll put her in your side deck for later.
Okay.
And I'm guessing you would want these. You did state that you wanted one copy of Dark Magician in the deck as well.
So the ones that I have is berry, lemon, apple, chocolate, and kiwi. That's what I was talking about. They spelled out the word black.
Yep, and then you have your own special Karibo as well, called Magic Karibo.
I love Magic Karibo.
Karibo has cosplayed as almost every like dominant archetype.
Yeah,
as you can see here.
It's so cute. It's one of my favorite like little lower level Karibos. Like lower level monsters, I should say.
Yeah, and they even made a little summoner for the Karibos. The Scaled Brown Magician.
Oh wow.
Because there's an archetype, a mini archetype around these guys, like the Skilled Red Magician for red eyes, Skilled Dark Magician for Dark Magician, Skilled White Magician, I think, for blue eyes, and I think there was one for Buster Blader as well.
Oh.
Let me see. Here they are. Skilled White Magician, Buster Bladers actually. Skilled Red was for Archfiend, which also counts for red eyes. Skilled Dark Magician for the Dark Magician. Brown for the Karibos. And Skilled Blue, which is for Guy. Actually, these are all for Yugi's archetypes, actually. This one is for Buster Blader. You could use this for Summon Skull. For Dark Magician. His Karibo. And his Gaia the Fierce Knight stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, never really realized that. Huh, I learn something new every day. What type of Yu-Gi-Oh! Roleplay will this be? You can audition whenever. Would you need Minecraft for your PC? Yes. This is a Minecraft roleplay. Will there be any Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks in roleplay, or is that specific? So, I can't say who's using what, because everyone is still kind of picking their decks. If you do end up becoming a member and becoming part of the cast, you will see who is everyone is picking so far. So there is that. Skilled Silent Magician. That is true. All this Silent Magician stuff right here. I love the alternate artwork for Silent Magician level 8 though.
Ooh, yeah, that's a really good one.
This is based off the original anime look. What?
Just looking at the little Yugi. The silent duelist thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. The pose caught me off guard.
Yeah. It's because the silent archetype was kind of like little Yugi's evolution away from a Tem.
Oh, yeah.
That was supposed to be his evolution of what he uses instead of Dark Magician. Because the Dark Magician was more of a Tem's, DeFaros.
Yeah. Wasn't it because it was also his friend?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was based off his friend or something?
It is. It was based off of his guardian.
Oh.
Sure, go ahead. Magicians of Bond and Unity, Quintet Magician might be fun to add to this deck. Maybe? But we're also... I'm going to be looking up spellcasters first. Let me see. So what kind of theme do you want to go for?
What do you mean?
Like, do you want it to be all Magician Girl style? So, like, female monster dominant or something? Or...
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Alright, let me see. Spellcaster, there we go. Let's see what we can add. Ooh. Magician of Faith is not a bad card.
Yeah. Sorry, I like Magician of Faith.
No, you're good. You're good.
Ooh, would the spell for Cycler do anything good?
Yeah, especially if you're running a lot of spell cards, so... I've only good run Galaxy Queen. But she's a level 1 only. Well, you do have quite a few level 1, so maybe you can, actually.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh. I have the physical cards for Harmonizing Magician and Time Gazer Magician.
You could add those, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's add her. Oh, that's a fun card to add. Crystal Seer.
Okay.
Crystal Seer would be like, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, you place one in your hand, and then you place the other at the bottom of your deck.
Oh, I like those kind of cards.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
What?
That one. What is that one?
Performapal Trump Witch. You can tribute this card and add 1 polymerization from your deck or graveyard to the hand, which could be pretty good actually. So I'll add 1 copy.
Ooh. Okay. It was like such a different style, so it kind of popped up. Oh, I used to have that card.
Yeah, but unfortunately, hand traps are going to be limited to none in this game.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Again, I just like also pointing out the cards I actually physically used to have. Magician's Souls.
Yep, Magician's Souls.
Ooh.
Send 2 spell cards from your hand or field to the graveyard, and then draw that many cards. If this card is in your hand, you can send 1 level 6 or higher spellcaster monster from your deck to your graveyard. Then activate one of the effects. Special summon this card, or send this card to graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl from your graveyard.
Okay. That's cool.
Any other suggestions, anyone?
Let's see. I'm seeing something about a High Priestess of Prophecy. Is that...
Let me see. There it is. There she is. You can reveal 3 spellbook. You would need to use spellbook archetype for this.
Oh, okay.
So it won't exactly work, sadly.
Okay. Oh, that's cute.
What? Oh, Fortune Cat?
Oh, the trinket one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Yeah. It's cute.
All right. Let me see. That's a spellcaster?
Yeah. I had that one too.
Oh, this is an older one. Apprentice Magician. If this card is summoned, target one face-up card on the field that you can place a spellcounter on. Oh, this is if you were playing with... I'm going to put this on your side deck, just in case you do play a deck that plays spellcounters.
Okay. Trump Witch is actually a great card for pals. Used to be used on DL.
Duel Links.
Oh.
Are you thinking about doing a Fallout series? Not at the moment. What site is this, if I may ask? This is not a website. This is a program. Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega.
The Charmer/Charmer Link.
Mario's back on my algorithm. Not on my bingo card, but good to see you nonetheless. Hey, yeah, I'm back on the MarioMania channel. Is there gonna be pendulum? Yeah, all the archetypes are, all the Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics are gonna be allowed in the series, from Synchro, XYZ, pendulums, and links.
What's the Charmer/Charmer Link?
The Charmers? Oh yeah, these are the Charmers. So basically.
Oh yeah, I had one of the, I had a couple of those too.
Yeah, so you can only realistically play a few of them in your deck, but they do add some fun things to it that can counter specific decks.
Okay.
Since your deck is mostly going to be... Well, actually, your deck is mostly a lot of things. I would say mostly light and dark, if I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You could honestly play Dark and Lina. The other ones will probably be not too useful for you unless you just want to pop them in, because they can counter other decks' archetypes as well.
Okay. I might...
Might what?
I don't know, I kind of want to put the Fire Charmer in there because she's one of my favorites.
Alright, you
that
can.
One.
Yeah. Personally, my favorite one is the on our style is also the Earth Charmer.
Oh, okay. I'll put it in because you like it.
Alright. Oh, speaking of, actually, because I know you're gonna want to.
Thank you.
You can also put in the Mystical Off-White Lightning, too.
Yee.
There you go.
So, how many monster cards are you supposed to have?
So, it's a 50-card deck. It's a 50-card deck, and you can have as many as you want.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is you're not going to be playing the minimum, which is 40, which everyone does in the competitive.
Oh.
Hey, would it be okay if I send a puppy pic in Chica's chat? Are you talking about Chica's fridge? I think that's what they were asking. I don't think that goes there, no. Chica's fridge is mostly for fan art, so sorry.
Yeah. We could make another chat for that, though, eventually.
Eventually, yeah. Hold on to it for now. We'll talk about it after. Let me see. If when you put in... Put that in the side just in case. Oh, this one's good for you, especially for summoning any high-level monsters. Apprentice Piper. Basically, if you flip summon it, you can special summon. You can special summon one monster from your hand, and if this card is destroyed by battle card effect, meaning if they just run into it, you can still special summon one monster from your hand. But if they don't destroy, you flip summon it, and then it is destroyed. Afterwards, you can special summon another monster.
Oh, that's a very powerful card, then.
Yeah, can help you out quite a bit.
Oh, what is her name? It's up a couple to the left one.
Ebon, yeah, the Ebon witch. She's an older card. During your during your standby phase, they basically as long as she's on the field, every standby phase she just inflicts 300 damage to your opponent for each monster they control.
Yeah.
Add her?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's one of my favorite cards.
Gotcha. Let me see. I meant Chica's bakery. They were talking about your bakery?
Oh, it's one of the like side chats for. It's like, you know how we have the main chat and then there's another main chat if the main chat's busy. It's like how like in like the TSBS chat you have the what did I named it now? The playground, and then there's the pillow fort.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they kind of set it up in our thing. But I still say don't put it there because we're not really supposed to put images. Time wizard.
You want Time Wizard? All right.
What is that?
Magician's robe, but it's only realistically good because then it specifically lists Dark Magician because those are his robes that are magical.
Right. Okay. Ooh, Witch's Apprentice.
You might just add this one just for fun.
Yeet.
Okay, so we added in a lot of cards that don't exactly emphasize power, so we should probably focus on cards that emphasize power now.
Right.
Because you do need win conditions. So let's skip forward a little bit to like the level 4s and higher. Because we already have your Magician Girls. So let's see what we can add from here. Let's add the Witch of the Black Rose. Yeah. So basically what this card is, if this card is normal summon, then you control no other monsters, no other cards. So basically your first turn, draw one card. Then if it is not a monster, send it to the graveyard. Also destroy this card. So basically lets you get an extra draw. But if it was like a spell or trap card, send it to the graveyard. Actually, that's only realistically good with certain archetypes. I'm gonna actually say that'll probably hurt you more than anything.
Ooh, Dark Elf.
Yeah, but that does cost you 1,000 life points to attack each time.
Okay, I'm not gonna use it then. I like the style though.
Yeah, I think it will add one of your star drawings. Because that one allows you to mess with things. This one could be good for you. Okay, let me see. Solitaire Magician. Oh, this is for the Fortune Ladies, right. Which was another archetype you were considering at the time. Let me see.
Oh, it's a little butler.
Oh, this one, yeah. The Modoche archetype, which I think someone is actually using. Oh yeah, Chronicle Sorcerers. It's supposed to be the link between Yugi and Kaiba's deck.
Someone's like, what is this deck?
It's a RP spellcaster deck.
It's mine.
Do you want the Silent Magician archetype?
Sorry, hang on, I was taking a drink. Would it benefit or would it like get in the way?
It would actually. Because because you can shortcut it. You can shortcut it with using Silent Magician level 4.
Uh, someone's saying that if you're giving me Zengxing Magician, you might want to get the Zenki Magician since they are a pair. Also, I use they them pronouns, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you want the other look, right? This one?
Oh yeah.
But yes, so you see the Silent Magician? You
Mm-hmm.
can't normal summon it normally. You have to actually have tribute a spellcaster monster on your field. So you just normal play one of these, get their effects off, and then you bring this card out. And if this card is ever destroyed by battle or card effect, you automatically go straight to level 8.
Ooh.
It is a strong level 8 monster that has a special effect that it is unaffected by your opponent's spell effects.
I like that very much.
What was the other card that they were saying?
They said, if you're giving me Zengxing Magician, you might want to get the Zenki Magician since they are a pair.
Yep, and I can also see scale 3 with, where's the other scale? Right here. Scale 8, so that would be a good wide range for you to use.
Oh. So what is the scale thing that you're saying?
So basically, these take up the left and right side of a Yu-Gi-Oh field. Here, let me see if I can do a test hand real quick. Do you see these little zones right here? The left and right zone?
Yeah.
These where you would place them. And you would place like the 3 or the 8 on either side, right?
Uh-huh.
And between the 3 and the 8, so basically the 4 and the 7, you can basically bring out monsters that can be special summoned using those. Like, you could bring out, with this hand, well, technically just the Silent Magician, but that's because we're still working on, like, the number of cards and all that.
Right.
Like, you do this right here, then you end your turn. Get to look at the top 2 cards, and boom, right there. They are working fast. But then you see the level 3, you place it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Then, let's see, what would be a good card to bring out? Okay, let's do this one. You would send this card out. And then you would tribute this monster to send to the graveyard to bring out the Silent Magician level 4. Then, this card will activate in the graveyard later.
Okay.
And there's level 8 right there. Unfortunately, I don't think the enemy AI has a monster strong enough to destroy Silent Magician, sadly. This is a bad combo, actually, but what I'm going to be doing is... That one's a dark. So what you would do is you would tribute this Witch's Apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
This is just an example. You would do this one to bring out Dark, the Dark Charmer. Then you would do this and steal one of their dark monsters and bring it out on your side of the field.
Ooh.
And then, as a fun little thing, you can actually do this and bring out their level 1 monsters. But that's what I'm saying is like your deck is being set up to be comboed a lot.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna save it just in case of anything. Oh, and yeah, it does have an effect though. The Zengxi Magician. If you control more monsters than your opponent, it becomes a level 4 scale, I think it says.
Yeah. Someone's saying to add Silent Burning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's part of the Silent Archetype. There you go. Actually, you know what you could also do? Just for fun. Silent Paladin. When this card is normal summon, you can add a Silent Magician level 3 or level 4 from your deck to your hand.
Okay.
There you go. But we do need to start adding either a few high level monsters, spellcaster monsters, and then we can add then we need to add some fun spells or traps.
Okay.
Let me see.
spellcaster.
Okay, and we were on
You
page
can also
13, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you can also sort it by the levels, though.
True. Might as well do that, actually. Go from 5 and above. Well, actually, no, you don't want to do that, actually. Because I just remembered. Sometimes some of the X ranks and such are actually our lower ranked monsters, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the Performa Pal Trapeze Magician is actually pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we were. This is where we were. Okay. Not seeing anything particular right away. Tellarknight. No, that's only for the Tellarknight archetype. Oh, the scale becomes a 4. Let me see. So that would be this one right here. You can target one face-up XYZ monster you control and one level 5 monster. While you control more cards than your opponent does, this card's pendulum scale becomes 4. Yep, so that could be very... So you won't be able to use it. But luckily you... You do need to add... I do need to give you a... one dragon card, actually. Or a few dragon cards, actually. Just so you can use that other one. So we'll look at those in a moment. Actually, was there... Oh, you know it'd be fun, actually? It's one of my old favorites. But... Let me see if I can find it real quick. This one might be good for you to use. Anyway. Need to reset this real quick. White Horned. Is it White Nadash? Yep. Whitehorn Dragon. Might be a fun little level 6 monster. It's a classic card. Well, when this card is normal special summoned, target 5 spell cards in your opponent's graveyard, banish those targets, and if you do, this card gains 300 attack points for each card banished by this effect. So there's one of your dragons you could use.
Yo.
No, we won't be using Master Duels. Master Duels is harder to use for this. As cool and as cinematic as Master Duel would be, unfortunately, it cannot be used for the sake of, one, everyone who would be involved would need to spend money to get all the cards, and two, I can't exactly turn off the ban list for it, sadly. So, sorry. So, let's... So, you got your that one. Let me look up Spellcaster. Okay, and we were on...
We were past the Gemini thing.
Oh, wait. I messed that up. Okay, Spellcaster, there we go. Because I also typed in Magician, so that was like skewing it a little bit. Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Yep. Okay, any... Oh, no, not Gaga Girl. You need the Gaga monsters for that. Let's just go up a little bit higher so until we reach this level. Okay.
Looks like Hatsune Miku.
Miko?
Yeah.
There's your
Miku.
one Dark Magician, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want another art style of it. Because there's a ton of different card arts.
There are a ton of different card arts, yeah.
You could use the Red Magician.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can find him. This card right here. So this was used by the fake Dark Magician user. I kind of wish they made him look like... I kind of wish they kind of made him look like the actual Dark Magician, the red Dark Magician from the anime.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Someone suggesting some dragon mates.
That's actually gonna be someone else's archetype already.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Witchcrafter was one of those cards that you could have possibly used as well.
Hmm.
This was one of the cards that people were suggesting. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having 25 or more cards in your graveyard.
Ooh.
So that is a very situational card. That's a if you want to add that to your deck or not. Side deck?
Yeah, side deck.
Okay. Let me take a look at Blizzard Princess real quick. You can tribute summon this card by attributing one spellcaster monster. After this card was normal summon. That could be a good one. We'll put that one on the side for now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Maha Velo. Light of the Heavens. This is an upgraded version of the old one. Oh, but this one's only... That's right, these cards are specifically for equip cards.
Oh.
Which, we'll put it on the side, which we might add a lot of equip cards for you. Cosmo Queen, original.
Ooh.
Honestly, if we could substitute her for the Dark Magician, that would be cool.
Mm.
But you kind of... Well, actually, for any of these cards, you actually don't need the Dark Magician.
Okay.
So do you want to use her instead of the Dark Magician as like your higher level spellcaster?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put them on the side deck for now. Wait, what prophecy? No. And then here's our upgraded form.
Yo.
You can target one face up. I don't know if you're going to be using field spell, so I'll put it on the side for you.
Mm.
That one's for the plant archetype. Dark Magician Destruct. That's a new, this is a new one actually. Fortunately, it can't be used with Dark Magician Girls only.
Mm. Someone's like, it has been 50 years.
Rex. Oh, I remember you now. Oh yeah, the Seiru could be a good one to add for a second dragon for you to use.
Oh.
This is the synchro version of the other card of that other card actually.
I see that.
Well, you have 25 or more cards in your graveyard. The synchro summon card gains 100 attack for each card on the field and in the graveyards. Once per turn. If it was 25 or total in both players' graveyard, then it'd be easier. Once per turn, when a spell card is activated while your opponent has 25 or more in their graveyard, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. I feel
Again, it does sound very situational.
It is. It is very. Go back a page. This actually might fit you, actually. Elemental Grace. With different 6 or more monsters with different attributes in your graveyard. So far, you have Dark, Fire, Water, Wind, Light, and Earth. Actually, you have them all in your deck, actually, so this could be like end of the duel, you bring this out.
Ooh. The number of different attributes in the graveyard times 500.
So that's total of 3,000 max. And when your opponent would special summon a monster, you can banish 3 monsters with different attributes. Or no, 3 monsters in general. Negate summon, then destroy that monster.
Okay, that's awesome.
We were just adding the high-end monsters, which I think we're done with. So now, let's add in the spell cards now.
Woohoo!
Of course, we'll add the Dark Magician Girl one specifically. So let's see. This is a quick play. Unfortunately, you're only playing 1 card that would fit that, so no. Nope, that wouldn't work either. This could be an upgrade card for you later.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I need to just put in girl. There we go. Here it is. Dark Burning Attack. If you control a Dark Magician Girl, destroy all face-up monster cards your opponent controls.
Whoa.
And then her specific magic formula. Nope. Then that's all the specific ones. Let's look up Magician. Ones that would be not too broken. That might be good for you. Magicians Unite is a fun little card. If you control 2 or more attack position spellcaster monsters, target one of them. Its attack becomes 3,000 until the end of the turn. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, other spellcaster monsters you control cannot attack.
I see a lot of these cards have the spellbinding circle in them, though.
Yeah, because that's mainly like the Dark Magician circle. That's why.
Oh. If Shining Sark isn't off the table, I suggest a Shiny Sark plus Shiny Dark Magician Girl with a Gaze engine.
Sadly, I don't think it would work. I've tried that deck with the mixing of an archetype, and sadly, it didn't work as well.
Right. And someone's saying, isn't there a spell or magician field spell?
That's what I'm trying to find right now, actually. See if it works.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I saw that on the site that had the suggested card.
Here's what we do. There it is. Here it is. Field spell. Apply. Here it is. Magician's Salvation. Here it is. When this card is activated, you can start 1 Eternal Soul directly from your deck. If you normal summon or special summon Dark Magician Girl, you can target one of those monsters. Special summon 1 Dark. So this one is okay, but only if you like control. If it's a deck with both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. since this deck mainly this fit card mainly brings out like both of them at the same time.
Ooh, what about the card Secret Village of the Spellcaster?
That one is very mean. Because that one makes it so that you can only bring out spellcaster monsters and only they can use spell cards if your opponent doesn't control a spellcaster monster.
Oh, yeah, if only you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you cannot activate spell cards.
There might be a fun little thing we can work with real quick. Hold on. I think there was... Oh, hold on. Allure Queen. Here it is. They added some support for Allure Queen a little while ago.
Ooh.
Do we want to add this as a little sub-archetype for you?
Sure.
Okay. There we go. We'll have to remove some other monsters though to make a little space. I'm gonna take away the star drawing, and we'll put the mystical elf one right here for now, and we can put it in as a level up card for later.
Okay.
And then since we're adding that, we might as well add the level up thing then. Level up allows you, like, if let's say you have this card in your hand and you had Silent Magician level 4 right here, you play this card and you go straight to level 8.
Oh.
And then with the Allure deck, you go from like level 5 Allure Queen, level 3 I mean, straight to level 5, or from 5 to 7.
Oh. Oh, well, what's that other dragon one before we forget?
Oh, the Starry Night one. Like, here. There it is. Starry Night, Starry Dragon.
Oh, pretty dragon, pretty dragon.
Let me make sure it can work, though. Destroy it. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark monster or dark monster's effect. Yeah, this could actually work. If this card if this card attacks an opponent's monster, banish that opponent's monster until the end phase. Then this card can make it a second attack. So I would say that's a pretty good one, actually.
Ooh.
And Starry Night.
Multi-universe and Nerd Wit.
Oh, I get it. Okay, so with this card... Hold on. Unfortunately, I don't think... Yeah, it's not going to work for Whitehorn, but you can still use it to... No. No, I'm not going to add that. The Starry Dragon you can use, but this one is only useful for level 7 or higher light dragon monsters, which you only have one of. So, if Whitehorn Dragon was level 7, then you could possibly use it, but Whitehorn Dragon is level 6, so he's underneath that one.
Okay.
But they're saying that you could also add in some of the Starry Night monsters, but that might be mixing in too many different cards already.
Yeah.
Let's add some generic spellcaster one. Let's see.
Ooh.
What?
I was looking at that Artemis.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, it was a really cool art.
Yeah, a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh artworks is good. Let me see if I can find. Of course, Fluffy, you can change any of these cards yourself later on. But we're making like a base ground for you.
Right.
Oh god, this one's annoying. If you control 2 or more spellcaster monsters, change one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense position, then take control of. If you do, cannot be destroyed by battle. That is an annoying card.
We should probably add some traps before we hit the...
Yeah. Let me see. Just wanted to add some fun spellcaster type cards.
No, that's fine.
Let me see.
Is that Bakura?
Yeah. It was one of those option cards. Oh, we can add Yumi. Yeah, actually.
I love that card.
Yami. Which is just gives all Fiend and Spellcaster monsters just 200 base bonus.
Nothing, I love that card.
Nothing too extravagant, but still old, but still good.
Yeah.
And then before we leave this, let's add some basic spell cards. Pot of Greed for one. Let's see, Monster Reborn. Which artwork do you want?
Oh, I want the Ankh.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Then... Graceful Charity could be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorcerer's Spell Wall. Let me see. Sorcerer's Spell Wall. All monsters you control gain 300 attack during your turn only. All monsters you control gain 300 defense during your opponent's turn. That could be fun.
Ooh.
Okay. Now let's see. For trap cards...
Ooh, just desserts.
Alright. We might have to take out a few monsters.
Okay.
Just to balance it out a little bit. We'll just take out the Witch's Apprentice for right now, because I realized with how many cards you're like running that's also light in the deck. Probably wouldn't be the best in the end after all. Spellbinding, yeah, Spellbinding Circle. Thank you. Thank you for that. No, we're not adding the Secret Village of Spellcasters.
That would just get annoying.
Oh, Burden of the Mighty. Might be good, especially since you're running a lot of lower attack point monsters, actually, so that actually might be good for you. Because a lot of your monsters are lower attack points. Burden of the Mighty.
Oh, what about Swords of Revealing Light?
Yes, I can do that.
And the Feather Duster one? Either one's fine?
Harpies might be a little too much.
Okay.
But we do need some basic spell destruction, so... Wind Twister and Dust Storm.
What about Gift of the Mystical Elf? That's a trap card.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, this might be the limit, actually. Because you're about to hit the 60 card limit in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there any cards you think we should take out? I'm gonna take this card out, actually. Because she's very situational. We'll check out the Asa. You can add her in back later if you want.
Okay.
We'll take out Silent Burning for right now. Because it's kind of like... You kind of... That only works with the silent cards. And since you only are running 3 total... Might not be the greatest. Alright, we'll save it like this. Let's do a quick test hand. Ryoku. Oh, that's a old favorite of mine, yeah. Let's do a Lure Dance. To add 1 Allure Queen monster. Let's see. I currently have level 5. Get 1 level. I'm actually going to add the level 3, actually. And I'm going to place this card down. And place this card down. And we'll end the turn. They try to attack. They summon out the Key Maze. And then you activate this, equipping their opponent's monster to you. You gain their attack points. I guess you do, even though it doesn't say that you gain its attack points. Don't really know. Anyway, then you activate Chaos Allure Queen by discarding the Mystical Elf, which is a light. Then you can equip that. Then Allure Queen level 7 you can bring out using her effect.
Nice.
And then with a level 7, there is no level restrictions. You can just target 1 monster your opponent controls. Equip that target to this card as an equip spell. So, that is just you stealing your opponent's monsters. All the time. And then you can just use the 3 spellcaster monsters you currently have to bring out the Golden Allure Queen. And you can just bring back out the level 7 and you're golden. So the allure stuff is pretty good. And you just basically bring back everything you did with these Allure Dance. Pretty good.
Yo.
But let's restart it and see what happens with a different hand. Okay, very different hand. So I would play this card down. Then you would normal summon the Berry Magician Girl. You would add to your hand either the Dark Magician Girl or another card. Let's see. One Magician Girl. So you would add the Dark Magician Girl. And then you would also set this card right here, because this card acts as your polymerization.
Oh.
You would end the turn. They would bring up the Key Maze. And then you activate since they're trying to attack. Change the battle position. This will allow you to special summon from your deck the Kiwi Magician Girl. Set down your Just Desserts. Then you control its fusion materials. Then I guess you would just bring out the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'd use this to bring out any spellcaster card you want from the deck to the hand. You would then bring out the Silent Magician Girl. Or Silent Magician Girl. Silent Magician. And you would be solid like this. Of course, you do everything you can in one move. You just do something to put yourself in an advantageous position, or a thing that you would like, I'll hold on to this move just in case I need it kind of deal.
Right.
For the sake of prolonging a duel, instead of like killing them in like 2 turns.
Right.
Just activate just desserts. Burden them for that a little bit. I'm gonna wait until we get another monster so I can try out the other thing. Obviously, they can't really do anything. Twin Twister, which is just your generic spell card destruction. Did you already download the Omega program?
Oh, no, I hadn't yet.
You should download. It takes a while to download that because you have a lot of cards to download in there.
Right.
Oh, that is fun that we're just waiting until I draw a card.
Mm.
Oh, finally. There we go. White little magician. We'll wait until that's done. Just want to test to make sure this card works. Oh yeah, life points recovery. Oh, you gained 1,200 just because you had 3 monsters you controlled.
Nice.
So you would tribute that one to bring out the Dark Magician Girl. Then you would activate Profile Trump Witch, which acts as your polymerization. Then you can bring out, using Dark Magician Girl and the Kiwi Magician Girl, to bring out the Tamias, the United Magic Dragon. And there you go. Oh yeah, Solemn Wishes. Just gain 500 attack each time you draw a card. But yeah, your deck seems to be pretty good so far. Just hit save, and there's your deck right there.
Nice.
The Xylo Dinosaur deck? Yeah, I don't think anyone's using Dinosaur so far, and how's Xylo? Xylo's doing okay. Xylo's doing okay. He's almost ready for his kid to come soon.
Oh, yeah. I know they're really excited about that.
Oh yeah, no, that is just a test hand. I'm just saying it's just a test hand. If you guys, if I am actually trying to play this deck like in a roleplay sense, I'll probably get the worst hands possible with this deck.
That's gonna be my luck, I swear.
Okay, but like I said, you can mess with anything you want in this deck. It's your deck at the end of the day.
I'm getting the Omega thing started.
By the way, let me see. You can also change what your cards look like. So like the anime, rush, or standard. Okay, so this is what standard looks like, right here, and all that. That's what the start. But I like to put it as the anime. So let me go over here.
Right.
Card. A lot of people like putting it for rush as well. But like that's why it look.
Oh, I like the anime look too.
That is not correct. Hold on. They're not applying. The heck?
Is it the readable card layout?
Maybe? There we go. Look at this. Like you're in the show.
It looks so cool.
And then if you're trying to read the card, you just hit this little button right here, and then right there. But they do look very cool like this, yeah. Alright. So, let's take a look at my deck, everyone. I really need to probably lower the amount I had from this. Oh yeah, my old Duelist Kingdom style deck. Where is my RP deck?
RP Warrior 2020?
No, that's my old one. That was from my old. That was from the Yu-Gi-Oh roleplay that was going on in 2020.
Mm.
With the side of Labyrinth. Yeah, the Labyrinth stuff that's still good to this day. But yeah, this is all the cards I have. The Flame Swordsman, bit of all Horus stuff. I have Dark Lucius, which I may take out, honestly. But then mostly the Blue Flame Swordsman stuff. And just some fun cards. Dark Mimic, the Handbat, Copycat. May reduce this to 2, actually. Magical Midbreaker Field. Bit of the Flame Swordsman spells and traps. I'm running Magical Hat for fun. And Skull Dice. Actually, if I look up Salamandra, actually. And I go over here. Equip to a fire monster, which I do have a lot of fire monsters, so I might just add this card in for fun. Yeah. Let's see. Trap Hole. No, I'm not. You do not know how tempted I was to add Colossal Fighter to this deck, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because that was a past card archetype and all that. And I feel like that would just be too much of the original if I added him in. But you don't want to know how much I want to add him.
Horn of the Unicorn?
No, I was adding in Horn of Heaven.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the Dark Lucius archetype right now.
Someone's like, what did you do with Mario? Where is the Colossal Fighter?
I want to use Colossal Fighter so bad. I want to, but I can't. It's like I have to physically restrain myself from putting him in. Like, Colossal Fighter will always be and still is my favorite warrior monster. My favorite card in general, if I'm going to be honest. My absolute favorite card. But I can't use him right now. I wish I could.
Okay, I have that Omega thing all set up.
You have it all, but do you have? It's not just installed. You have to run it once, and you'll see how long it actually takes to download.
Yeah. You mean like actually run the program? Yeah, I did.
Oh, are you on the front
Where I got
screen?
to the main screen.
Oh,
yeah.
You already. Dang, that was a fast download then. Yeah, so no Colossal Fighter, no Livestream Dragon, no Nordic God cards. Also, no Destiny Heroes and Crystal Beasts.
Not the magnets. Not the magnets.
I tormented people during the first series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of GX with my Magnet deck.
Really?
It was too It was too consistent. And it was too strong. Embrace magnetism. That's what it felt like. Embrace magnet. We'll probably only go for a few more minutes. But do you guys have any suggestions on graceful dice? I could add a graceful dice actually.
Yeah, I was about to ask why only skull dice.
That's because I feel like because graceful dice only adds 100 or up to 600 attack points, while graceful dice seems to be a little bit more useful when people are just trying to, but basically does the same thing. And I might as well add a graceful charity just for that extra little grab. You know what? Called
I remember
the haunted.
I remember that one duel that Joey was in, where he had both in his hand, and they thought that he had 2 graceful dice.
That's how he was able to tell they were cheating.
Yeah. I just remember Mokuba sneaking up behind them and be like, "You're in trouble."
When he wasn't being the damsel in distress, being kidnapped.
Yeah. Poor Mokuba.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a fire in him, you know what I mean? Like, he's could be so cool, but he ends up being the damsel so many times.
Yeah. Regular Ragnarok series, maybe. That is a good idea for a god series and all that, but all that. Here, Fluffy, here's what I'm gonna do, okay?
Mhm.
So I'm going to go over to the deck. Fluffy deck. There it is, Fluffy's deck. I'm gonna export code. I'm gonna send it to you over DM.
Mhm.
And then what you're gonna do is when you're gonna copy that, and then when you go into the program, go to import, and you're gonna import clipboard deck.
Flipboard deck.
Star Warriors. That might be a good upgrade deck. That might be a good upgrade idea for later, actually. Let me see. Star Warriors. Here it is. Earth Star, yeah. That might be a shout, actually. For later. I'm gonna put this card on the side right now. For later. No, I want to use battle card traps, but I'm keeping it in the similar vein of rules where why we never use cards like Magic Cylinder or something in the old series because it just like was not the greatest. Yes, the Gregory role was just indeed taken for the FNAF Minecraft roleplay. It was just taken. Bye-bye damage? Let me see. During damage calculation of a monster is attacked, the battling monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, if you take... This is just Magic Cylinder, but worse. I might just do that against Show.
Yeah, that's a only Show.
Oh yeah, those cards. Let me see. Could I just fit in the other battle guards though, for fun?
What do you think about a Reef Train version of Joey's cards into Red Eyes cards, like the Lava and Swap Battle Guard into a Red Eyes monsters that unifies the deck? Oh yeah, the battle guards.
Yeah. I'm not using Red Eyes because feel like it would be I would start relying on the Red Eye stuff. Red Eyes might be a eventual replacement for Horus later, but that you'll understand that in the story lore reasons later on.
Mhm.
Did you import the deck,
Yeah,
by the way?
I got the deck. I was about to say. I got it. It's all good. No, I'm not from any of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
No, Fluffy's was almost new to Yu-Gi-Oh. They've only watched the series.
And have a lot of the cards, and that's... Listen, I blame my cousin for not letting me get back into Yu-Gi-Oh too fast.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, but they are in other projects of mine, such as the TSBS stuff, and they also play Chica as for the FNAF Minecraft. Yeah, sorry, I'm like running around right now.
Dude, I get it.
All right, but that being said, any other suggestions? I'm gonna put the battle guards. You know what? Screw it. I'll just put the battle guards in here and see how they work.
I also bother you on your other streams.
Yeah, you do. You're actually moderator for a lot of my stuff. Double summon. There we go. All right. Fluffy, you down to test this right now?
Sure.
All right. Do you have your deck? You have it in front of you?
I've got it in front of me.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. You hit online, and it's gonna ask you what profile do you use. Just say Discord on app, and it's just gonna take you like your Discord and make that your profile. I'm gonna host. Okay, all the stuff's off. Yep. Create. There we go.
It made a noise.
And then you're gonna scroll down the list and you're gonna try to find me. Hey, Star Wars Fan 101. It's actually been a while since I've seen you here. The Dark Flame Swordsman? I mean, Dark Flame Swordsman. There's only the blue
there
flame.
You are. You are probably going to kick my butt.
Probably, but this is mostly just to teach you, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Dark Flare Knight. There's that one. Ferocious. Oh, you're talking about Dark Flare. Yeah, Dark Flare's already in here. Yeah, Dark Flare's already in here. Shall we bring back sing that song? Oh, one of my old goals, Fluffy, that I used to have for like if someone donates $25 total, I have to sing a song of their choice. That is something I haven't done in a long time as one of those. I haven't even gotten one goal donate. I haven't even gotten one donation this entire stream, so I don't even think anyone here would do that anymore, if I'm gonna be honest. Pot of Greed. Then, I'm just gonna summon out Gearfried the Iron Knight and end the turn. Traptrix is a good archetype, but it's very like if your opponent has any trap negation, just kills that deck, sadly. Yeah, they do give Red Eyes like subpar support compared to the amount of love and support they give to the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes stuff. We're taking breaks. After this, I'm done for the day. I'm done working on all stuff today. Because Fluffy knows I've been working since I woke up.
Pretty much. And EP means in phase, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? It's asking you to activate something, Fluffy?
Sure.
No, it's saying it's probably asking you to activate something on your end. Is it?
It did, yeah.
Then if you don't want to activate it, you hit no.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
But if you do want to activate it, that's when you do hit it.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna tribute my monster for Swamp Battle Guard. It's attacking your face down.
Yeah.
You thinking?
I'm trying to get it. Okay.
You didn't activate its effect, huh?
No. It wouldn't let me.
Because
I don't have anything in the graveyard, I don't think.
Is this card? Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That one only specifically works with the graveyard side.
Yeah.
Which is ironic, because now it's the only card in your graveyard. Okay, ending the turn. So Fluffy is still learning the card game right now. Let me see. It's probably asking you if you want to activate a card again.
Yeah. It asks that a lot.
Some cards can activate almost at any time, so of course they're going to ask you at every possible moment. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think Show is going to be here. You could practice a lot with Show, actually, since Show's around a lot, too.
Yeah, I'll talk to Show about it.
By the way, for those who are asking, yes, I am going to be doing a subathon sort of thing soon for this channel. To hopefully bring it back from the grave a little bit. We're going to be doing like a lot of different games, talk a lot, and all that. I'm just gonna try to revive this channel. I'm trying to resuscitate a dead body right now. I'm trying to resuscitate a dead body. We're gonna try out. If If you're looking for the tryouts to join this, you'll see at the what I pinned at the very top is a casting call. You apply there to try to join. Okay.
Also, just letting you know, I have my whole screen covered, and the screen where I had the stream covered, I went to a different tab, so I'm not seeing
you're
it.
good. You're good. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna normal summon my Flame Swordsman, or Blue Flame Swordsman.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna equip to him the Salamandra, which will boost his attack points by 700, which makes him match, ironically, Yugi's Dark Magician.
Oh.
Now, Swamp Battle Guard. Destroy the little girl. Now, do you have an effect you're gonna activate, or no?
No, the effect on this one is for the stand 5 phase, so.
Mario, bring it back. No, I'm trying to do Frankenstein right now, like Frankenstein's monster, and I'm trying to inject a lot of electricity into him and be like, it's alive! It's alive! Go Swamp Battle Guard, brutally attack a Oh, you monster. I'm gonna activate its effect to just give attack points to my Swamp Battle Guard. But I'm activating Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy your spellbinding circle.
Wow.
I only have a few spell destruction cards in this deck, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm lucky I even had that. I'll be doing a long stream soon. I don't think tomorrow. Yeah, you know what? There might be tomorrow, actually. I might be doing a long stream tomorrow, actually. Darn you.
I'm getting some of my mojo back. Not all of it.
Ooh, this was a fun card. All right, I'm gonna activate.
What is that?
Card of Fate. Basically, you know how the Yu-Gi-Oh thing is like one card can change the entire duel?
Yeah.
Well, in this one, we select one card that we want to add to our hand.
Okay.
Let me see what I want to add. You know what, just for fun, I'm going to add the other one. But then, after choosing that one card, you then have to select 4 random cards, and one of them gets added to your hand. So you have to hope that the card you need, or chose, gets added to your hand.
Okay.
And then you randomly select. I'm gonna choose this card. Oh, I hit the card I wanted.
What I wanted.
Same. Now, I tribute the Blue Flame Swordsman for the Lava Battle Guard. Lava Battle Guard attack. Ooh. That was your, the Royal Guards, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Queen's bodyguards.
They're both hacking. Yeah. They had the plot armor card. The Queen simps. They might be. They might be.
Okay, I'm gonna play this.
Ooh, good card. What card did you add to your hand? Or is that a secret?
That one.
Oh, you added in Graceful Charity so you can get extra draws, which is not a bad idea, so that way you can try to get the cards if it's more than one card you need.
Then discard 2. Okay.
By the way, I can't believe we're living in the timeline right now where Nintendo is becoming the villain of the gaming industry.
I know, right? Alright, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Let me take a look at my extra deck real quick.
It is bizarre though. Like you never would have thought that Nintendo would have been caught up in stuff like that.
Yeah, honestly. I'm gonna summon out my Flame Swordsman. Flame Swordsman's effect allows me to add the Flame Sword Realm. Activate this continuous spell. Then I'm gonna activate his effect by sending him away. I can bring out the original Flame Swordsman. When he's sent to the graveyard, I can send another card straight to the graveyard, such as Fighting Flame Dragon. When Fighting Flame Dragon is brought out like that, I can bring him out. I can bring out the original. I can equip him to the Flame Swordsman.
Oh wow.
Now I'll have the Flame Swordsman attack your Kiwi. What does that do if I attack? Flame Swordsman. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. By making him lose 1,000 attack points, I can power up my other monsters by 1,000.
Crap, I clicked the wrong card.
That happens a lot, sadly.
And I can't change it, so oh well.
Ow. But I think I can still attack into you, though.
Yeah, it was a once per turn thing.
Yeah. You let me build up too much with the Swamp Battle Guard.
Yeah. Damn it.
What? You messed up?
I just realized that I could have put... Huh?
Oh, you didn't... You could have added the original Dark Magician Girl to your hand, huh?
No, I'm saying I could have done something to help my, Allure Queen.
Well, I'm gonna activate... Fusion. Activating it by sending all the pieces away. I bring out the ultimate Flame Swordsman card. And of course, I get to equip him once again with that. And his once per turn effect is that I can target one monster in the field and destroy it. Oh, that's right. That thing activates if it's by battle or by that effect. So you just bring out your ace monster, the Dark Magician Girl.
Mhm.
I don't think it'll be enough, Fluffy.
Okay.
I'll attack your monster, and finish you off with the Swamp Battle Guard, who was the MVP of this duel.
That is awesome.
Weird but that's the thing about the RP duels is that weird monsters become the MVPs of a duel, without knowing why.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It was good to see, like, some of these in action, you know?
Yeah. And like I said, with
You-
enough practice, your deck will be flourishing.
Right.
And
I'm gonna just have to get my ass kicked by Show a couple times.
Yeah, you can practice with Show, and I'm pretty sure there's anyone in that Yu-Gi-Oh chat that you see in my production Discord that will be able to help you out too.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadow, Glamrock Freddy. Unfortunately, you had just came at the end of the stream, so sadly, we're about to be ending in about 5 minutes. What?
Troll brutally beats defenseless woman on a live stream.
So I see you're streaming without me noticing. Wanna just because you didn't pay attention to notifications. I wanna. You know for.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of, I probably should make Wanna also a moderator on here.
The gasp.
There we go. Actually,
one is collecting the wrenches. They're about to get a whole toolbox.
Yeah. Actually, I just realized that my live stream did not get announced on the Discord.
Oh, wow.
I wonder if the bot broke.
It probably broke.
Hmm.
One of them making excuses. Wow. Wow.
Wanna's. Hey man, I was shopping.
Hey man, I was shopping.
Oh, you might like this archetype actually, Fluffy. So Sky Strikers, this is our new archetype called Sky Strikers. And they're basically the anime schoolgirl mecha archetype, because this one card right here becomes all of these in the right here.
Oh my god. That is so cool. I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen? Why I keep misplacing it?
And they just keep adding support. This is a new one actually. Not seen this one before. Sky Striker, prototype Sky Striker Ace Amatsu. Oh, that's right, because Yu-Gi-Oh saw that they were gonna make an anime out of some of the card archetypes, and they basically turned Sky Striker into a manga or anime, I think.
Ooh. Someone's like, Mario, you just called Sky Strikers new.
I said newish.
When it was like from 2022. That's still relatively new to us.
Well, to Fluffy, I mean.
Especially to Fluffy. Fluffy is not caught up with the cool kids.
Amazonis is one of my favorite archetypes that I just like playing every now and then too.
Ooh.
They got support recently. Not recently, like a year ago or 2 years ago. But they're decent to play with now.
What's the one that's titled Sushi? I gotta know.
Oh, Sushi?
Yeah.
It is literally as it sounds. It's called Sushin. But yeah, it's literally just an archetype of sushi monsters.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. If you put it to the anime font style, Fluffy, it does turn the other Dark Magician card into the proper red one from the anime.
Oh, okay. Both actually the animes, just in production, I believe.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I was actually not expecting this huge turnout of close to 50 people showing up throughout the stream. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and doing all that. If I do end up doing a long stream tomorrow, make sure to check that out. Make sure to check that out. I will be most likely be on Minecraft, talking with you guys, probably messing around with some work stuff and all that. Maybe I'll even have some goals. And just because some of you asked, yes, I'll make some of them punishments for me. Like, I don't know, $25 for the $25 just for like making me sing a song or something. How are people barely finding me now? I have been streaming for 2 hours.
Well, okay, to be fair, you also said that your bot might be broken.
Yeah, but that's just for the Discord. Not everyone in here is in the Discord.
Someone said, Mario, can you tell Luigi I said hi?
Ah. But yeah, hopefully you all did enjoy. This is gonna be me signing out for today. Hopefully you all did enjoy. The channel is coming back. I'm just getting ready stuff for it. So hopefully you all did enjoy. See you guys.
Later.